Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So, this is Aleli Carissa, and I am your transformational teacher, well-being coach, and intuitive success
Beautiful souls.
mentor.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
So, I am live now on YouTube and Instagram, and I am here to discuss a very, very interesting, such a timely topic to talk about this Halloween season. We're coming out of the Halloween, and this is, of course, the topic of ghosting. So, all about ghosting. And I also sent you an email about this. And yeah, I just want to hop on live, and I was just guided to share my thoughts in this, my insights, also processing everything, of course, coming from personal experience, and also, of course, um, coming from the wisdom, the divine wisdom that I have been learning from my mentors. So again, this is such a timely topic to talk about this Halloween season. And if you have ever been ghosted, like me, you get what I mean when I say it sucks, and you don't ever want to feel that cringy, heartbreaking, helpless, icky feeling of not getting a response from someone you love and care about, right? And yeah, I got ghosted. I repeat, that's right. No matter how beautiful you are, it's not really on your looks or your talents or your worth. It happens. So I've been ghosted 3 times, actually, very terribly, very painful in my past romantic relationships, and more than 3 times by my own students and clients. And so, if you're a life coach, if you're a light worker, if you're an energy healing practitioner, and if you've experienced this, then allow me to guide you and let's process this together. So, this is me being my most vulnerable self. And I'm admitting to everyone and to all of you here that I honestly, I've been ghosted, and I actually have a list of names of people who I sent messages or maybe even called, and um, they have not replied. So I send them my unconditional love and positive healing energies. And just like when you cleanse your energetic space, just like when you um, do physical decluttering, so Marie Kondo style, um, you cleanse yourself of stagnant vibes that are no longer aligned, and you throw photos of your ex-lovers or you let go of departed loved ones. I would regularly pray the Ho'oponopono mantras for those who have ghosted me, and asking them forgiveness and thanking them for being such a beautiful part of my life, and for all the amazing memories we have shared, and for being my wonderful teachers in this mystery school called life. And then I free myself and I let go of attachments. And well, yes, I also did some ghosting in the past. I have hurt some people too, and I apologize to the people that I've hurt energetically. I don't really have to always apologize every day. I just have to connect in the astral realm, and this is a life hack that we can do. So in the matter of relationships, it really sucks to be ghosted. It's really hard and such a bitter pill to swallow, not having closure or not having an explanation for why someone disappeared, especially after you've invested so much time and energy, so much love, and then there's no explanation, just the sound of crickets or just pure silence. Or sometimes they even block you, and that's the worst. And honestly, that's something that I've learned to really stop that energy of blocking, always just be open, because I was in that energy as well. Like even threatening people, I'm gonna block you, right? So it hurts. It stings so bad. It hurts most especially to the ego, because it's the ego who's really craving for validation and attention. Or the ego is craving for a conditional response. We're human beings, and a lot of us will equate that to respect. So we feel like we're not being respected um, if we're being ghosted. So that's how much pain ghosting cost us, right? And I just want to really hop on and talk about this now, because, Halloween, and it's perfect time to discuss about ghosts and someone disappearing. So it hurts, it sucks, but I want to inspire and encourage you that with greater awareness, now is a perfect opportunity to shift your consciousness and turn things around so that you can avoid pain like this in the future. And this can also um, signal you to evaluate yourself, reflect on the relationships you attract, and learn how to better raise your vibrations to attract deeper, stronger, more intimate, more harmonious soul aligned connections. And that's what we want, more harmonious soul aligned connections. So I remember the famous saying, if you love someone, let them go. For if they return to you, they were always yours. And if they don't, they never were. And if they return to you, it was always meant to be. If they don't, it's pretty simple. You're no longer a vibrational match to them. So either there's so much resistance, resentment, or unforgiveness in one or both parties, or you're meant to grow at a different pace or in different environments. And according to the dating and relationship expert that I follow, Matthew Hussey, ghosting often stems from one of two problems. The person just wasn't a good match, but you invested your energy even when he or she wasn't investing his or her fair share. Or you haven't yet discovered how to show the incredible value you bring to a relationship, and that is impacting your ability to create a deep and lasting connection that really would inspire and solidify or cement a commitment. And I want to add, and I want to point out that in all forms of relationships, ghosting can also stem from a lot of resentment and unforgiveness. And from the fact that the other person is just not mature enough, the other person is not ready, not committed enough, or not willing to forgive and let go of resentment. And that is okay, because we each have our healing journey, our own pacing. And yes, it stings, it itches, but we have to accept it. They're not ready. And on another note, I want to point out just yesterday and a few days ago, the few days that from, I think it happened last week. I don't know, but I'm talking about concert. I found myself crying with tears of joy and wonder. okay, watching the recent reunion concert of Sharon Cuneta and Gabby Concepcion. So this happened just, I think, a week ago. And in true blue Filipino pop culture, it is such a delight to see, like seeing these former real and real life sweethearts and realizing how forgiveness is so powerful and magical. Like they were two ex-lovers, they were married, they had a child together, of course, Casey, and then they separated. And now they're reuniting to share and spread love on stage as if, they're sweethearts again. And I'm like contemplating on, wow, I wish I can be like that to my exes, or my exes can forgive me like that, So if only everyone in the world can be as forgiving and loving to ex-loved ones who hurt them in the past, surely there will be less pain, and the world will be such a beautiful place. There will be more freedom and love and forgiveness. So if you are a light worker, if you're a spiritual teacher, if you're a life coach, and you're here, live or on replay, I want to ask you, if have you ever experienced your clients or students ghosting and turning against you? If yes, do not feel ashamed or embarrassed. This is a common phenomenon. And allow me to discuss further the energetics behind this scenario, as I have learned from my own high performance coaches and millionaire mentors who experienced the same. And together, let us understand why this happens and how we can prevent ghosting and chasing, and how we can prevent the feelings of, pining over the loss of someone, how we can prevent this from happening again. So it starts with you working well together, and then fast forward to what the heck happened? Why did he disappear? Why did your client, if it's a he or she, doesn't matter, why did the client or the person who you love and who once loved and appreciated you suddenly seems to stop liking you? And if this happened to you, it is very essential to understand that there are reasons behind this that are beyond our control. This happened to me several times, so I can provide helpful explanations that may explain why your client may have ghosted you. But as always, please take everything with a grain of salt. And know that there are hundreds of reasons why ghosting can happen. But the bottom line is the universe is teaching you to let go of codependence, let go of trauma bonding, and let go of control, and let go of the need for validation and approval. And that is the lesson that we're here to learn. So for me, my personal experience, once I disappointed a very loyal and devoted student after not being able to reply for around 3 days, because that time I was very busy, busy life as a mom, as a daughter, as a coach, as a teacher. That time I was busy with the preparations for my mom's 60th birthday anniversary. And I was so busy with, my full-time jobs at that time. And at first, I was mothering her, my student, my client, and fulfilling her unmet inner child needs. And then she felt neglected, and she never spoke to me ever again. At the same time, she was harboring resentment against me while spreading not so good things about me. And well, later on, I found out that she has been doing the same to others, bullying and backstabbing her other teachers and classmates as well. That's a long story for another day. So I had a student also who I dearly love and to whom I gave so much attention, so much praise, encouragement, motivation, daily motivation, and so much freebies and discounts too, only to realize that she doesn't really appreciate my value. Another time, another instance, I feel there were lots of resistance and jealousy and comparison and competition that are obviously not healthy. And other instances, twice I find myself haggling with my abundance exchange with my students, I was lowering the tuition fees for my courses, my certification courses. And I was not really listening to what feels right for me. And I was going back and forth and finding a way to arrive at a win-win. Then things ending up being a lose win or lose-lose situation. And so I learned the hard way that this is never ever right. I promised myself to never lower my worth so low again in the future just to accommodate the people who are not yet ready, because it will end up sitting um imbalance, or right, like it will not it will not be sitting right on both ends if someone's overgiving or um overly pleasing. And I also had some cases when the student will find a new coach who is for them more affordable and a better fit to their current circumstances. And several times I had clients and students who just needed some quiet time to think, alone time to reflect on their own and release their fears of up-leveling and breaking upper limits. And when they are ready to take the leap of faith and invest in themselves wholeheartedly and with fuller commitment and greater confidence, they eventually come back and enroll in my courses. So these students eventually turned out to be my best ever students, my soul sisters, my supporters for life. And I love and support them dearly. So, yeah, it can happen that they just needed some time to reflect on their own. So, let me ask you, does any of these resonate with you? In all of these cases, it is very important to do inner work and heal our inner child or look into our shadow side, such as victim mentality or people pleasing tendencies. I have a lot of this, to make sure that we are not projecting or mirroring our own unmet needs onto our clients and students. It is also very essential to love ourselves more and be in a state of all knowingness, knowing and feeling that you are worthy and valuable no matter what external approval and validation you receive. This is also a journey that I'm taking right now, really not focusing on external validation, but really your belief in yourself. Self-parenting is key, or giving yourself the love and appreciation that you didn't fully receive when you wanted and needed them as a child. And as a life coach, as a spiritual teacher, as a light worker, we have to develop the discipline of creating and building that internal source of value, knowing that energetic boundaries are necessary in our work, and that a little bit of struggle or discomfort is healthy for the clients to figure out what they really want in their lives and sort out their problems on their own. All right? And having that emotional intelligence and discernment on whether it is time to lend a helping hand and give empowering motivational bombs to your clients and students, or to give some space and take it easy on being overly available. This is very critical in our life as a coach, in coach client relationships or coach coachee relationships. So having that balance, and also let us treat our coaches and students as not as children, but as powerful sages, adults and sages, because there are three stages of development, right? The children stage, the adult, and the sage. Let's treat our students and coaches as infinite beings. Their power is immeasurable, beyond measure, boundless. And let us not treat them as dependent children, right? With short-term fixes. Let's stop spoon feeding and over delivering to our coaches and clients and students. Let's pull back and find the healthy, grounded balance in giving and receiving support. So, if I may quote extraordinary business coach and wealth activator, one of my mentors, Lenka Lutonska, it's not about giving our maximum, it's about giving our best. And I love that quote. It's not about giving our maximum, it's about giving our best. So if you feel that you're giving yourself to the maximum limit, over pleasing, over giving as a coach, and I've been in that journey for a long, long time, you're actually disempowering your client or your student. So how to address this, how to process this? Again, doing the inner work, right? Doing the shadow work, and also knowing your energetic boundaries, and really developing that discipline of um, creating and building that internal source of value within you, that no matter what your clients or students will say, no matter what other people will tell you, no matter what external validation you get, whatever external validation you receive, you know your worth. Also, clear communication and teaching different strategies to your students to source information internally, access their divine wisdom, their inner divine wisdom, and connect with their sense of clarity will greatly empower and nurture them in a more healthy and effective way, so that you don't need to spoon feed. You don't have to have that codependency or trauma bonding, which can lead to ghosting in the future. As I have shared earlier, that was actually what happened to me with one of my students. So we have to guide them that they don't have to ask you all the time. Yes, you can deliver channeled messages to them here and there, or during your one-on-one sessions, but you got to empower them to be able to access their own sense of clarity, and in listening to their own intuition, making their own decisions, developing their divine soul gifts, taking the inspired action steps, and then ultimately enriching and transforming their lives. And that is my goal as a coach. And I want you all listening to also be in that zone of empowering and not spoon feeding, or not over giving, not over pleasing. Most importantly, intend to open your heart more to unconditional love and cultivate self acceptance within you, both towards yourself and others. Self acceptance, acceptance of yourself, and acceptance of others. Like, yes, ghosting, for example, it stings, it hurts, it sucks, but you gotta accept it. And you gotta accept that everyone has their own divine timing, own pacing. Not everyone can up level with you so fast, or you cannot take everyone with you as fast as you can. So remember also that when you truly love, embrace, honor, and accept yourself, you radiate a beautiful, irresistible, magnetic energy and a powerful auric field that draws soul aligned people and harmonious, intimate, and loving relationships to you. All right. Just want to acknowledge those who joined by Instagram. Hello, eclectic, which bitch? Cool guy, AJ, Mariana, Isabel, Beth, hello there. 1988 Great, and Rhoda, hello, hello, hello to all of you. And to those on YouTube, you can ask me questions as well. I'll be going live on YouTube in the coming days. Also on Instagram. Yeah, so you can ask me questions, or you can DM me anytime. So I guess that's how you can process the energetics of ghosting. And so instead of wallowing in self-pity, what if you can shift your perspective um to focusing on the good, to the faith declarations and positive affirmations that can help you. Like, I deserve better. I forgive, release, and let go with loving ease. I open my heart to harmonious, loving relationships. I forgive myself. I forgive others. Forgiveness brings me freedom and fulfillment and bliss. I choose to stop apologizing for being me. The past is gone. What really matters is now. The greatest gift I can receive is my own unconditional love. I'm so happy and grateful for all my loved ones who share beautiful energies with me constantly. I open my heart to forgive and love unconditionally, and so I attract the best soul aligned connections. Only the most forgiving, the most loving, beautiful souls who are easy to work with, easy to love, and who appreciate the immense value I give. So it is high time to shift your understanding and perspective and focus on the good, and not on what is not working right, but on what is working on all your harmonious relationships. And after all, what if they're really not ghosting you? it's just your interpretation, it's just your perspective, right? They're doing fine and just really busy with their lives. Time is an illusion, and we're all one and interconnected in spirit. You don't need to verbally and physically talk in the three-dimensional space, because you always have access to divine communication with anyone's higher self in the astral realm. You can easily connect. Plus, you did your very best at that time. You learned the lessons that your soul needed to evolve, to evolve higher. And for that, you can breathe freely. Hello there, Miss. Hello, Homera. Hello, hello. So, yeah, here's to wishing that we will never be ghosted ever again. And if in any case it happens, I pray that we will open our hearts so wide open that we let go with ease, grace, and love, knowing that you're at peace with all of your relationships, and you attract only loving and uplifting people into your life. We greatly appreciate you for the wonderful person that you are. Hope that helps. And I would like to take this opportunity to invite you, if you want to go deeper and deeper in your life coaching journey. We're coming up with a new batch. Starts with a live welcome call this November 17th. So if you want to become a certified international life coach, please come join, sign up, and take the first step towards your passion, towards pursuing your passion, transforming lives, and achieving your fullest potential, and really embrace your calling as a spiritual life coach. And I'm here to guide you so that you can go deeper and deeper in your calling, knowing that the world is calling for life coaches, for light workers, for spiritual teachers, and intuitive guides like you. And so that you can transform your life, transform other people's lives, and change the world one soul as a time at a time. And if you have questions, I'm here. You can book a discovery call with me. I'm also going to post the link. The link is calendly.com/Alele Carissa, or you can sign up at bit.ly/ELC Life Coaching Program. All right. So thank you so much once again. If you also want to join our Life Coach Life Talks, we have a next episode coming up on our Facebook page on November 10th. That's next week. So if you want to come join us for enlightening conversations and mind setting, energy healing, personal growth, soul evolution, and expanding consciousness, if you want to dive deep into divinely guided discussions with our students and graduates, our fellow life coaches and light workers, spiritual teachers, and soulful CEOs, come join us. And this is a wonderful opportunity to gain deep insights and elevate your journey. So please come join us via Facebook Live. That's next week. I also have some workshops and offerings coming up, like the Manifesting Weekend this November 11th. All details are posted on our Instagram account and social media. And so thank you so much. I hope that helps you today. And also, if you want some more positive healing affirmations, like what I recited earlier, if you want to recite more with feelings, you can go download our free alignment affirmations PDF and follow me for more. And I hope to see you soon. And yeah, you just have to sign up to our mailing list, or just send me a DM and I'm gonna be sending the file right to you. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I'm here to, guide you. I'm gonna send the link here on YouTube in the chat. Okay. There. Hope
I'm going to send the link.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and more lives coming in the coming days. So if around this time, yeah, if you have any questions, you can also come hop in our next live and ask me, and I will gladly channel messages for you. Thank you so much, Rainia. Thank you, Gaffer. Thank you so much, everyone, again, for joining. Hello to all of you, and see you again really soon. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Instagram. And I'll see you again really soon. Thank you.